Welcome back to the Craft Station. I'm Christine.
And I'm Jordan.
We hope you had fun at the Bible Station today. So, what do you think we're making today? And how do you think these relate to our Bible story?
Well, this one looks like a ship, and this one looks like a little book.
Right, and today we learned about the miracles God performed in Paul's life.
Oh, so this one is a ship, and it's like the ship that Paul was on when he was a prisoner.
Exactly. We're going to be making piggy banks in the shape of a ship because when we save money, we can remember that God miraculously saved Paul and everyone else on the ship from the storm. For this craft, you will need a container, popsicle sticks, pipe cleaners, construction paper, glue or tape, and decorating materials. We're going to start by making the ship shape from the construction paper. We need to cut out a smile-like shape, whatever size you want to make it and whatever color you want. Then cut it out. Next, we're going to make a sail. First, we'll tape these two popsicle sticks together to make them longer. Then you can make 1 or 2 sails out of the pipe cleaners. I like to make 2. Bend them into triangles like this, then wrap them around the popsicle sticks. Now we're gonna put this on our container. This step is optional, but I like to wrap my container in construction paper first, like this. Then I'm gonna tape on my ship shape from earlier onto the container. Then I could stick my popsicle stick in like this. Now we could decorate our piggy bank. I like to add some water . If you still want to decorate your piggy bank more, you'll have more time after we explain the second craft.
Right, so the second craft is a prayer passport. When we travel, sometimes we take our passports to show where we've come from and also the different places we've traveled.
Oh, so just like how Paul traveled by boat landing in Malta is recorded in the Bible, our passports also record where we've been?
Exactly. So the craft that we're making, though, it's a special passport. The Bible doesn't just record where Paul went. It also records the miracles that God performed in those places.
Like when the poisonous snake bit Paul and God protected him? And when God helped Paul heal the people living on the island of Malta?
Yeah, so instead of recording where we've been, we're going to use these passports to record prayers and instances where we've seen God working. Then when we look back later and we read what we wrote, we can remember the miracles that God has done in our lives and also the ones that he did in Paul. For this craft, you will need 2 pieces of paper, one colored, one regular, and scissors. We're going to start by making the cover of our passport. We'll start by folding the colored paper in half, like a hot dog. This line doesn't need to be pressed too hard. You're just going to use it as a reference for the next step. Then we're going to open up our passport and bring the outside edge to the middle edge that we just made. Do this again on the other side. Now we're going to fold the paper in half, like a hamburger. Open it up again. And we're going to bring the outside edge just a little bit before the center line. You can leave a little bit of room from the center line if you want to help your pages fit better. Do this again on the other side. Now we're going to make the pages for our passport. We can fold this printer paper in half like a hot dog. and we're going to cut on both sides of the crease. This will help our paper fit easier into our passport cover. If this is too difficult, you can also cut directly along the crease. Now we have two halves of paper. We're going to fold them into accordions. So you can fold it in half like a hamburger, and then fold it in half again. Now we're going to make it look like an accordion. So just reverse the last fold. And now you have an accordion. We're going to do the same with the other half of paper now. Fold it in half. Then fold it in half again. Open it up and switch the last fold to the other direction. And voila, another accordion. Now we're going to put our pages into our passport cover. You need to slide the end of the paper into the end of the cover. Make sure that it is folded to the outside so that when you close it, you'll be able to have all your pages facing out. Do this on the other side with your other sheet of paper. And now you've filled your passport with pages. You can decorate the front however you want, and then fill the pages with prayers.
So that's all for our crafts today. With your piggy banks and your prayer passports, we hope that you're reminded of Paul's journeys and the miracles that God performed to save Paul, and also the miracles that God performed through Paul.
Have fun at the memory verse station.
See you tomorrow!